Welcome back, everybody. Wanted to do a video today about my opinion on best in slot abilities. So I've been having a few questions on this stuff. So I'll make a video and go over that. So the purpose of video is to talk about the best in slots for certain ships. I'm gonna go off of the Ironclad Harbinger first, since it's available in the wheel. So traditionally, you have your 200 coin and your 800 coin and your Mystic. Your Mystic's ability is pretty much the same as the 800 coin abilities. Only difference there is the increased lethality, and then stats. Right. So for purpose of the video, I'm just going to cover the abilities for the 200 and 800. The 200 skills, if you see here, pretty much align with the 200 skills. I'm sorry, the 800 coin skills for the three. There's three main skills, sub skills, I should say, or main skills. Of the ships. The only difference is the ultimate. So if you're really trying to go for a specific ultimate that you like that fits your fleet, then that's something that really changes, and the quality of the ability. So you'll have 3 purples and then 1 epic. So it tells you right there, 3 epic unique skills and then 1 legendary, right? So I'll cover the 200 skill ships and then what I would roll out as well. Since the skills are the same for both the 200 and 800, the only thing I'll cover is what skill to roll out and how I would roll it out for a purple. So because majority of the time, a lot of people have the 200 skill ships or 200 coin ships, they'll be purple. So I'll give you guys a suggestion of what you guys should roll out for yellow, right? So out of these 3 abilities, if you look here, I don't know their names, but you got a ship, got an angry guy, and a fireball, right? So let's go to the ship. So the Ironclad, as you can see here, I rolled it out already. You have Mastery of Techniques, Focused Fire, and then this one is supposed to be Iron Fortitude. So for me, and for what I've read and done research for, is the reasoning behind this one is I'd go for Echoes of Gunfire, just because battles tend to last more than 4 seconds for certain parts, and if you do your burst damage in 4 seconds, if you don't kill them, it goes to waste. Particularly if you do a 1-on-1, then this would be beneficial. But if you're doing long fights after 4 seconds, that ability goes to complete waste. So Echoes of Gunfires is the next best ability, and it's more well-rounded, and it's gonna last you. It's gonna last you throughout the entire fight versus the first 4 seconds. So for the for the Ironclad Harbinger, if you get the 200 coin ship, roll out this 1 ability to get gold. Okay, and I'll give you an example for this. So I'm not going to take it, but if you guys can see, if it's a purple, right, you can roll it into a gold. So you can just replace it. I got piercing, but I'm not going to take it. I'm just going to show you guys basically that's what you would do. Just roll it out until you get a gold Echoes of Gunfire, okay? Or whatever gold ability that you're looking for. We'll go over and cover a few more ability ships. I'll do the Iron Blood. No, I should take that back. The second one, you guys should look for is the, excuse me, Scarlet Dragon. I can't remember what abilities were in there. I think it was Arson Expert. If I'm not, yeah, it's Arson Expert. So with this being said, I think the basic one that came with it was a purple. I'm not purple, but yellow Arson Expert. The best in slot for this one is rolling out Blazing. Logic behind this one is that uh, you deal 48% healthy damage to targets, which helps in the beginning, and then 20% chance to apply stacks right off the bat. Whereas the Arson Expert, when you get it, it says every 10 times of dealing blazing damage up to 4 times per second increases attack. So this one you're working up to it, right? This can be stacked up to 3 times and lasts for 10 seconds. So you're working up to this, meaning if your ship dies, if it's not there, something happens, a bunch of factors that go into it. If the ship goes bad, you're not going to get that benefit. Whereas the Blazing Blast, you get this effect right off the bat. It does damage, plus you get more stacks. So the logic behind for that one, for the Scarlet Dragon, would ultimately be going for the Blazing Blast. So once again, I think you get points for rolling it out for this today. Yeah, you do. So what I would suggest for you to do is for rolling out abilities, save it for the third day of LOC so that if you're rolling it out, you're getting points for it. So, for example, this one, I can roll it out. You can see here that it turns into a purple, but that's not anything I would take. So, anyways, it gives you points. That's a good thing. Now, I have the 800 Flamebringer, and we'll cover the Flamebringer for some of you guys too. So these are the unique skills to the Flamebringer, and the 800 ship is pretty much the same. I wouldn't change anything out of it. You get the Arson Expert, the Blazing, and the Killing Pace. Probably that's your best in slots for this particular ship for the 800. Enhanced Blazing only increases your damage by 14%, so it's not like a big wow factor. So therefore, I wouldn't roll anything out on the Flamebringer. However, if you do get a 200 Flamebringer, which I've gotten in the past, the 200 Flamebringer, I believe, gives you 3 random purples. So that's why I rolled it out to a Blazing Blast. Right there. It's purple. But however, since it's a lower quality ships, I don't want to waste any of the dazzling corals. But I will show you guys one just in case. Because the ship quality is yellow, you're going to have to use yellow corals. So if you use this, no, you get a purple. Well, I got a purple this roll. But if you keep rolling enough times, you will get a yellow Blazing Blast. So keep that in mind, guys. The yellow coins are very useful. So if you want to use it on lower end ships, I think this one might even be crafted. I can't remember. No, I think it was yellow. I'm sorry, 200. However, I didn't get the Blazing Blast like I wanted to. So therefore, I had to keep rolling and increasing it. So that covers the Flamebringer. The Iron Lord, I'll cover that one. I believe this one's at 200. Yeah, this is at 200. I can't remember the damages or all the ones that you get. They could be random, but you do want to work for the gunpowder refill. That's the best in slot for the Iron Lord. So because this one is Iron Lord, crap, upgraded it by mistakes. It's okay. Wrong one. I wanted to do this one. Uh, I'm not. I think because this one's a lower quality ship. Before you were able to use the purple corals but now the higher end ships makes you use the yellow ship coral. So it is what it is for that one, guys. All right. If you guys want me to cover any particular ship, uh, I will if you need to. Okay, so this one is the Lethal Vortex. I can't remember what the abilities were, but I did roll it out. I tried both of these before, and I believe it's Ocean's Wrath. Ocean's Wrath launches base attack. There's a three. If there's 3 stacks of taken on water, the target deals an additional 200% drowning damage to the target during the drowning damage by 35 seconds. 35% for 3 seconds can be triggered once every 8 seconds. So, the additional damage 200% can happen every 8 seconds, and your increased damage for drowning has to be 35%. And you have to have 3 stacks for all this to trigger. So I've tried both of these. Ocean Wrath does work pretty well, but I find that the Deadly Torrent is more consistent, and it's just on all the time versus the Ocean's Wrath, which is really nice for the burst damage. However, it takes time to ramp up, and then it's once every 8 seconds for the trigger. So with that being said, I went with the Deadly Torrent just because it's more consistent for me. However, of the tests that I've done, the damage do seem pretty relatively the same. So that's what I went for with the Lethal Vortex. For the Steam Wing, I've tried this one here. I rolled out, and I think this is the 800 chip. This Steam Wing particularly, I rolled out the medical support to Armor of the Sea God. The logic behind that one was that I wanted to get targets that are healed receive less damage. However, it doesn't stack. So throughout my testing, it seems like the ships that were in battle that were receiving the healing wasn't receiving the benefits as I thought it should be. So therefore, the Armor of the Sea God wasn't that good for me. So I rolled it back to medical support, which is what it came with. So if you're wondering if you should or shouldn't roll it out to anything else, I've tried particularly for this one, Armor of the Sea God. You guys could probably try something else if you like. Maybe no, you already have Rallying the Troops, and then you have Fighting Spirit. So those are the good ones. That's all I can think of for the Steam Wing ship. I tried rolling it out, didn't work too well for me. And then lastly, I have the Ironblood Beast. I kept everything the basic, and this one's a Mystic version, so it should be the same as skills as your 800 and 200. The one thing I would consider Resilient Soul is maybe rolling it out for tactical display, 12% armor, 40% increase in aggro. I don't think I'll do that, but I'm saying if I do consider rolling it out, I might give that a try eventually, or maybe not. However, this does seem pretty nice. The 30 hit point lost and gains 8% every 30 lost. Triggers 5 seconds. That's the only thing that kind of gives me like, well, I could go with just a consistent 12 and 40 armor, but I think I'll stick with this for now. I haven't seen any like major notations to make me want to trigger to change it over. But anyway, guys, those are the tips I have for you guys for the best in slots for all the ships I have that are the new ones, the newer season ships. If you want me to cover anything else, leave a message, subscribe, and hope to see you in the next video.